Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. If you want to have Wild Adventurous Freedom, doing these pages today, just having fun with various things that you can use that you may have. If you haven't got them, then we've got other things. I've got 10 different ways to that I've suggested you could play in your journal. It's just to get yourself out of that rut and back into journaling. That's great, apart from if you've done enough collaging. I mean, collaging's a brilliant way to do it, but this is another way of doing it. Okay, not just collaging, we've got this way as well. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you what I'm doing. I've got loads and loads of ideas keep flooding into my head. I'm going to try and do a few of them. Okay, right. Yes, you've just been fed. Right, so what I've got ideas I've got is making marks on pages when you've got a blank page. I've just fed you. What? Oh, do you want to go out? Wait a minute. He's gone into the living room, so that's what he wanted. I thought he wanted to go outside, but no. So, you've got a blank page, and you're stuck, and you haven't got time to do any coffee dyeing or things like that, and you've got your boxy pages in your journal like this, like mine. So, this is what I'm doing. So you can just get a paintbrush and, why not get a paintbrush and paint on some coffee? We don't like the smell of coffee. We've got other ideas. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I would paint a bit around the edge like this. You know, and this brush is quite stiff actually. I think I was using it for oxides last time and it's for some reason gone really stiff. I should have washed it. But hey. And that looks like it's been done by oxide actually. Yep, I would just do some around the edge like that. You could paint it all over, of course, depending on what's on the other side. Actually, that's a blank page. That looks like it's been done by coffee. It hasn't. Oh, has it? It might have been. I might have done that by coffee as well. All right then. So we can put a bit of colour on like this, a little tiny bit, you know, and then you've got a bit of colour on the page. You don't have to do that, of course. I've got loads and loads and loads of different ways of adding colour to pages. So that's one of them. And then that's not going to be blank then. This is just doing what I want, because I want to do it. That's it, there we go. There we go, that's a bit of a crisscross or tartan or plaid coffee and white colour, and literally coffee and white colour. It's not even made that back, the back of that, and that's really thin paper. It's not even made it do anything there. I'm going to put that in water actually. Right, shall we? I don't know whether to go for watercolour next or something else. Right, there's my water. Have you got any colours? Yeah, loads of different colours to choose from there, so you could put some of that down. I'm going to go for this. There's a dark. If you can, oh yeah, you can probably just see that at the edge there. There's a dark, what's that, maroon? You put it where you like, but I would start by the edge. I'm just doing it very quickly. And don't put too much water on because you want to not wrinkle your page up too much. Perhaps you would have put that page the same as that one, but I don't feel like I have to do that. And don't forget, it's got no rules. If you want to do that, you can do that. You can do it like. You don't have to do any of this. It's just that if you want to, just get some. If you just want to feel like, if you want to get the juices flowing, if you can't get anything going, you need to get something going in your mind. Getting a bit of colour on page is a good idea. I did write down a phrase. What was it? If you're stuck in a rut. That's the word. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut, that's a little bit of a project to get you going. Okay. A bit like collaging as well. If you don't want to collage, I've collaged. I don't want to collage anymore. Let's do some free painting. Yay! Let's go for it. Let's just go around. I'm just going to go around the edge in that one. Okay, that's because I've got blank pages in this one, and and I want to get them filled up. That's not blank. Oh, there's a blank one. There's a nice, pretty one with a bit of lace. But let's do this one. Okay, so that's 2 basically. But another thing you could do, if you've got some of these, now if you wanted any of these, you do want these are really, really good for blending, you know, like Charisma crayons, if you know those. They are, I don't know, I've not tried Charisma, but these are Faber-Castell Polychromos. I might write it down on screen. but Polychromos, not moss. I don't think it's moss. I think it's mose because the polychromo, plural. I'd imagine, I don't know. I'm going to start with the colour. Right, so around the edge, I'm just going to, wait a minute, let's get a bit of I've got something flat to put down because it seems a bit, let's try a bit of corkboard, see if that does it. That might give me a bit of a, yeah, look, that scruffy bit of corkboard there. Just going to use the side of the pencil there and go for it. This is getting a bit of colour on the page, and you don't want any thing underneath to cause it to well, like brass rubbings. Scribble like a child if you like. Look, why not? You feel like just getting a bit of colour on that page. I'm doing it on the side mainly. Just do it. I'm just going to do this, and then I might cover the page. I don't know yet, but it's white and I don't want white. Let's get oh yes, that's another thing you can do as well. If you've got like the edge of a page and you haven't got any oxides and you want oxide, or you want that effect, these crayons will help, because I did it earlier with some. Why is that not colouring in? Is it? It's annoying me. Right, oh I know why. Look, I've got it miles away, that's why. Right, best have it there rather than a few pages away. I didn't realise that. Right, there we go. So now I've got a bit of an effect there on the edge of that page as well. So if you feel sort of like a bit, I don't know, fed up or something like that, or you've had a bit of a bad day or something like that, but you want to do something and you want to get those creative juices flowing, get some colour on a page. You do it on flat paper as well for future journals, if you like. I've done this is actual journal. I've already put this in my journal, so. I wonder why is that making, oh I know why, because it's got a, has it got a line? No it hasn't. Oh well, it's got a line now. Or if you've got some watercolour pens as well, I have got some, but not down here. I think they're upstairs, got loads of them. That would that'd be fun as well. And just have some, just basically do what you like. It's called having fun. It's called letting yourself have wild adventurous freedom and getting it out there. 10 pages with, I don't know how many things I'm thinking. I have got loads and loads and loads of ideas flowing through my head about what we can do. So I've done this mainly, instead of doing it maroon or whatever colour that is, what colour is it? Magenta. Oh, magenta. That's a nice colour. That's like a, that's what they use for the base pink, don't they? If you want to get something on there, you get it on. And that's a bit, oh, got something stuck on there. Yeah. So let's get this on. Yeah, let's not have it, let's not be, just get it on there. Okay. I'm just going to try and go around here a bit more. I don't know if that will, I'm going to leave that out for now. Just get the colour on. Quite good at blending these though as well, if you want to blend them. Because I did a massive picture with these. Oh, I loved, absolutely loved it. It's of fairies in a library. I might have talked about it before. Shame you can't see it actually. I might push it on my groups, although it's not junk journal, so it might not be. I'm thinking, well, it is really, because it's artwork I talked about when I was talking about junk journal. But if you want to see it, let me know and I'll put it on my group. Okay. Yeah, it's a massive picture though, so it's quite hard. I'll have to photograph it. Can't really print it. Can't scan and print it. So you could make a feature of that, couldn't you, as well, if you've got a picture of something like that. Perhaps a gentle picture to put in there, a pastel picture or something, or black and white picture might do it. Just to put in there, and then do this around the edge. That'd be nice. Because it's quite arty, really, doing this, you know. That's what a lot of artists do. Just let go and do what they want. That's what they say, like when they're collaging as well. When you're collaging as well, just let go. It's just like that. It's just like collaging, but you've got other things to do. You don't have to do, obviously you don't have to wait for these. There's other things you could do besides these if you haven't got it. Okay, so I'm going to give you some more suggestions. Right, so basically I'll leave that as it is. I like that. You probably don't even like that, but I do. What I'm going to do, make it more scribbly like this. I think that would help. I think that would help loads. I'm just doing those two colours. Just get that colour down there. Right, okay, let's have a look what else we can do. Very flimsy, I don't know how it's going to work, but hey. Right then, what shall we do then? We haven't got brown. That's actually brown. I have got brown on it, though. Actually, or is it yellow? Without even putting any colour on it. They could obviously do things like stencils. I would stay the same way round. It's up to you. I might turn it, but I was doing this. Let's get that on. Oops. Because I've got to press quite hard with these because I've got no new colour on them. Yeah, makeup brushes these are, aren't they? Those makeup brushes. Readily available as craft brushes. So, if you don't know. And, there's getting a bit of colour in there then, eh? Okay, and I'll tell you what else I've done before. Let's get a bit of a better edge. I've made lines down the page as well. If you fancy it for a journaling spot, let's fancy this for a journaling spot. Just got a straight edge there. Do that. And you've basically got lines without bothering to measure them or use a ruler. Just keep moving them gradually down the page. Oh, look, I'm getting a bit of this as well, aren't I? Do we want that? Let's just turn it round. We do want it, but... we're getting our lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How long did this take? I don't know. Let's have a look. This took about 2 minutes. There we go. So you've got that now. Something like that. You can do a lot better than that if you want. Right, so if you fancy that as well, you can do a bit of combination. Put a bit of coffee around the edge as well. Oh, is that cool? Oh, I put thingy, didn't I, on there? So I didn't rinse my brush. I've got a little bit of red in there, but that doesn't matter, does it? There we go. That around the edge does make it a bit more. There we go. So how about that? That's a good page. I like that one. So you could always cover it. If you don't like it anyway, you could just cover it up another day, couldn't you? It's up to you if you've just been experimenting but want to get something done. That collage, you could re-collage over your collage because I need to cover things up. Perhaps I need to cover that up. That doesn't matter if that gets a bit of spatter on it, does it? And I'm going to... what's this? Oh, that's some words. That's all right. I don't mind getting a bit of colour onto that. So I've got that, and now I need to perhaps cover this bit with something. You could perhaps use book page as well and things like that, couldn't you? If you want to protect your bits, protect all the bits that you don't want spraying. I mean, right, there we go. Okay, so get a bit of that on. And you can use acrylics to spray with, or you can use bought sprays. I don't know what else there is. There's loads of things. Yeah, do a bit of that. Just have a bit of... shame you can't do this. I can't sort of like spray like an aerosol. It sort of like comes out in clumps. In which case I might add... this one's green. I'm doing it for a bit farther away now. Oh yeah, like the way that's come out. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, let's even. So that'd be fun actually. If you've got things like that as well, you want to use it for a collage or something. You've got a bit of that now, sprayed on. And that's why I used it actually for pages. I've got some spray and I've used it for pages in a journal. So they were white. They're not white now. Right. So if you've got a bit of a page that needs a bit of an uplift as well. I've got the little wings. As it says wings there. I used this on a tag actually the other day. Not on video, on myself. By myself, I mean on myself. Right. I don't know where my little oh, I'll put my cap back on my other thing now. I've got those. There we go. I've got this cutest little robin. If you want to make a little, if you've got a little page that needs something on it, do you know what? These take ages to get off. So I might be doing this on fast or something, or cut it out. Oh, yeah. Good job, they're tough. Right, I'll put it on there because I don't know where my... So what I do normally do is put it on there like that. So you can see which way around it is as well. So that, right, so that's going to be... Let's just put my ink on there. I'm just going to try it out as well. I suppose if you try it out and you don't like what you've put on there, you can just fussy cut or fussy tear that. Oh, that's that way around. Good job I didn't put it on. Which way around is it? It's that way around then, is it? Just a minute. Actually, you could do that. Oh, again, it's the wrong way. Never mind. What I'm going to do then, instead of doing it like that, let's put my lid back on. Gosh, I don't know if I could cope with that thing. It's just like, I don't think it's just me, you know. Blossom there. I need some green for the leaves, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I don't know whereabouts the... I know it is there somewhere. Yeah, so that's scarlet. Something to do with deep scarlet, that is. So that's scarlet, isn't it? Let's add a bit of other colour. I think they're quite orange, actually. These, aren't they? Whether I don't know if you know, if you're in the UK, you'll know about these. But British robins, they're quite orange. Called red, but it's quite orange. That's an orange of some sort. Yep, cadmium orange. Okay, let's get some green. That'll do for a green. It's actually a bluey green, but that'll do. We're not bothered about blue green, are we? I'll get some sort of pink for the blossom. There we go. Yeah, well, it could be Christmas. I suppose it could be Christmas roses if you like. Yeah, it's about getting off of there in at the moment. Right, and then I can paint. I could do another type of brown for the branches. There we go. Right, so we can fussy tear that now, can't we? You can stick that on. You could do it straight onto the page if you like, but I know what's going to happen. It's not going to work. It's going to go... I can't see which way around it is on there. It is quite useful actually using that for your little thing. I had a cat on there, I've moved it. Right, okay, so if you haven't got any oxides again, or anything like that, you can just edge it up with a bit of crayon as well. And I'll say these crayons are magic, and you can buy them individually as well, so you don't have to buy them all in a set. Like for a... I think, I don't know how much they'd be. I know they're about £1 something, or near, actually it was 90 odd pence when I first got them, so that's quite cheap. And I'm not even colouring on them because I seem to be missing the edges. But hey, how about that? How's that done? Yep. There we go. You can even put a bit of blue sky behind him if you like. Oh, that looks, don't know, that looks so cute in that page. I don't even need anything. Let's see if I can find a pale. A very pale blue for the sky. I didn't do this on the, I don't think I even put a sky on. I think I just left as it was. Just putting a little bit, it might be a bit cloudy, so you can leave a little bit of white there. There we go. How about that? How about that for a page? Yeah, it's got the word love at the top there. I thought it might need something else, and it did. It needed a little robin, and you can go on there, look. And I'm going to put it on with some glue now, if I can find any. Let's see how we're doing with this glue. Still got this glue, so I need to use it up. Still got this horrible stuff. I don't know how it got 4.6 stars on the Richter scale. 4.6 stars on the whatever, out of 5. 4.6 out of 5. I don't know how it got that, but you might like it. There we go. So that's another way of doing a little page. How about that's with a rubber stamp? You could put that on a plain page if you like, but I thought I'd add it to one that's got a bit of colour on it. I think that's a print of coffee dye. I think I put it in stencils, coffee dye and stencils, and just kept printing it on, putting the stencil on the page to make some marks on the page. That's all I did with that. Right, I don't know whether to put the robin back or not, because it just sticks to this. So sticky. Let's try it on the other side. Ooh, I don't know how it does that. Right. List. Dummy sprays, torn papers, first stitch it. Ooh, it's looking up. Right. So how many is that now? I don't know how many I've done. Was you counting? Right. Napkin. Stencils combination. Right. Let's try. You can do actually makeup. I haven't got any makeup. I don't know where my makeup is. I haven't worn it for ages. But I'm going to wear it one day, so I'm going to show my face one day. And I have shown my face. If anybody's on my group, they will have seen my face without makeup. Without makeup, without having my hair done. And at my age. It's hilarious. And I don't think everybody's giving me a nice thumbs up. Do you want to see it? Yep. Yeah. I've told you before how old my kids are. My oldest one is. But I'll let you have a look at that if you like. If you want to join my group, my Facebook. Right. So basically, what I'm doing now is just get a bit of colour on with this. And I'm using a very pale pastel. You can use makeup, as I said. You can use perhaps colour you don't like or something like that. Perhaps you could use that on a page. Colour you don't like on yourself, you could perhaps just cover a page with it. I mean, obviously that's not makeup, but that's the sort of thing I'm suggesting if you haven't got anything like this. Because there are things like eyeshadow. Can you remember your eyeshadows? You've got eyeshadows and you've got palettes of it, and there's always one which you don't like. It doesn't get used up. Say if somebody's bought some really, I know my daughter's got some really bright colours because she does makeup as well. She does beauty. So she'll be putting, all sort of colours on people. And that, so, quite interesting. So that actually makes that, I mean, you can put a little bit across the middle anyway, can't you? In case it's, there, that looks really nice on the edge. Also stencil some more on the edge, I can ask my daughter if she's got any makeup actually that she doesn't need. And then I could put that on there. Any makeup that you don't actually need, that you never use and things like that, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Put that bit of that on there. I'm thinking of yellows for some reason, and yellows look really nice in journals, I think. Or if you've got any browns, and people never use the brown or something like that. That would be good. So that's another one we can do, look. You've got a bit of this. So if you've only got a bit left or something like that, that's already done. That's a piece of napkin. I've already got the backing off, which was done so you could put. You could rip a piece of that and put it on the corner or something, or perhaps 2 corners. Got a bit of space there and a bit of space there. Or even over the top of that, I don't know. Let's say that. Because then you've got a bit of colour, haven't you? Right then. Can I get a bit of colour off that? Not much. It makes the page very wet. I've got some this, and I haven't got any oh, and I've got one of those, another makeup thing, so I don't wear makeup, but I've got these brushes. Yep. And you can also obviously use glue you like, but this is supposed to be the refill actually, but I'm going to be reckless and shove it on here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we've got a problem there. We've got a button underneath, so I'm going to put that on there. Yep. That'll do it. I don't know how to do this because I don't want. Look, if I do this, just you do it yourself, okay? You probably won't anyway after I've done it. You think, what an idiot? What have I done that for? Right, just get a bit of glue on it. All right. A nice wet glue there, that is. I've got some more. I've just had some more wet glue. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but anyway, I've got this. Yeah, you probably won't want to do that after you see me do that, because you're thinking, I wouldn't do that anyway. What are you talking about? So if you wouldn't do that, that's fine. Don't do it. Okay, I'm just getting some. Yeah, the best thing is to make the get it on and then make it wet. Hold on, I can do it. It's not very, I don't know how it's going to do it. I'm just doing it, okay? I'm not thinking about it, I'm just doing it. Okay, so I'm just getting that on a page, nice little napkin, completely straight on a page like that, and I'm going to put another bit at the bottom as well. And then you can leave a spot for journaling if you like, but you will have a lot of ooh, look. So that's now joined that, and then I'm going to, right, the thing is to make sure you haven't got any air bubbles in these, so otherwise it'll just peel off. Well, it might not, but just in case. Okay, and it's nice to have a few crinkles on your napkin. So there we go. I mean, not that, so there. So there. So there we go, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've got a bit come off up there. There's a butterfly and a bud there. Let's put them there instead then, if they don't want to be up there. And another thing is I'm thinking about the glue as well. Just get some white bits. You know when you don't want to use the white bits? You don't want to use the white bits of your napkin. Oh, it's actually got writing on it. Oh, we don't know whether to want it. I don't know whether you want, unless you have it back to front. Actually, that is upside down. Let's have it back. Or you can use those, you know, the bits of your napkin that you're throwing away. It's just actually got some stuff on it. This is it. But you don't want to have any glue on your page. I don't even know what I'm doing. So don't worry about it. Just put it on there. I might move that up there a bit so you can see the actual flower. And it's a naughty way to do glue, that is, you know. You know I'm always doing naughty things, don't you? But you won't tell anybody, will you? There we go. This is basically going to be how not to have plain paper, how not to leave plain paper with Wild Adventurous Freedom. There we go. I don't know, something like that. Right, let's get a bit of that down there. Yeah, just got to make sure it's all covered with glue because of, obviously, you don't want any bubbles, air bubbles and things. There we go. And later I'm going to get that off when it's dry. Another thing you can always use is, that might be a bit difficult because of this stuff. And I'm not sure about this because I'm not sure if it's actually back to front, so you can see through there that that's the right way around. It's all back to front. Decoupage paper. And that's another thing, that's another fun thing to put on as well. That's actually different, that's very pretty, and that's very, I don't know, writing-y. Cereal packet, yay! Just put that on it and I can turn the page and show you the decoupage for that other one then. And I've got loads of pages where I can use decoupage, haven't we? What's that got under it? It's got another button. I should put, what you should do when you're doing a journal is remember to put your buttons on less. Especially if you want to decorate it. Right, there we go. Or just find a piece of board or something to put underneath it. Right, so what we're going to do now is just tell you, it's basically a collage, isn't it? And there you go. You can do that collage page full if you like anyway, can't you? Do what you like. You can do what you like. It's your journal. You know, even if you're making it or intending it to sell it or something like that, it's your journal. So put yourself into it. Okay, I think that's going to be my last one now. Right then. Obviously, if you've done that in your journal, then it might be a bit bumpy. So you might want to put something that's quite heavy on it, but that's going to be difficult with that. I suppose I might just leave it and see what happens. Okay. How about Winnie the Pooh? It's just that kind of day. Right. I'll just put that over there to protect that now. Anyway, what I was thinking is doing some faux stitching around the edge. Why not? So basically this. Let me show you what the page looks like now. Before we start, it just looks like ordinary. Let's do this around the edge. I think this might make something of it. It's a brown crayon, and they do mark very well. So you could use a marker if you know the marker's not going to go through the page. There we go. Saves a lot. So I think that makes something of that page. So you can either, I don't know, decorate it with something else, but this is just getting something down on the page so it doesn't look, you know, just hasn't got anything on it. Right then, I think that's 10. I think it is, because I think I've counted 10. But if it's not 10, it's 11 or 9 or something like that. I do apologise. But I do hope you liked it, because it's a lot of fun doing that. It's just like letting yourself go and enjoying yourself, really, on in your journal. I mean, if you don't like it, you can always cover it up with something else. And so, in a minute, please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a comment. Yay, thank you. I love to have a comment, even if it's not on the day. I love to, you know, even if it's a month later. Please give me a comment on the video. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, at facebook.com. I'd love to have you on there. I've got a video on there of me, no makeup, just looking like I do normally. I probably look a lot better if I had makeup. I don't know. But anyway, it's a laugh, isn't it? And what else can I tell you? Yeah, I think that's probably about it. Apart from I was going to say, please take care. Please take care of yourself, and don't forget to have fun with Wild Adventurous Freedom. Just go for it. Okay, that's your project for today. And take care, and goodbye.